Welcome to the MagiReco News. I'm Ranko the Yellow. Christmas has come and Santa didn't get me any here. Our top story today, New Year's stuff. Yeah, Christmas stuff is over. Get that stuff out of here. It's time for the New Year's stuff. And first off, there's been a bunch of news that has happened while I was away because I wasn't at my PC for a while. You know, Christmas stuff. But now that I'm back, I can finally get you up to speed. So don't worry, by the way, guys, you didn't miss anything special because I'm going to catch you up right now. First off, there's this new website. I can't click on it right here because I don't know if it works on web, but if you're on your phone and you see this news piece right here on your MagiReco news feed, like in MagiReco you have the news feed, right? It pops up when you start the game, whatever. If you go on this message and if you click on this link or whatever, or this pink button right here, then it should take you, I think it might actually work on a PC as well, and it should take you to a site where you get to make your own Christmas memory tree. It doesn't work right now. Yeah, it doesn't work on PC. But yeah, if you do this on mobile phone, you should be able to get to a page where you get to make your own Christmas memory tree, and then you can tweet about it. And I think if you link your account, you get like 5 Magia songs or something, I don't know. Or maybe you don't even get anything. You might not even get anything. But yeah, I mean, you get daily coins or something. Whatever, but yeah, you can just make your own Christmas tree out of assets from the games, and people have made Christmas trees that have just homodas on them and be like, hey, I want Akemi Homoda, give me Akemi Homoda, stuff like that. So yeah, whatever, sure, fine. I think that's fine. I think that's cool. I think it's nice that they once again did something else than just stuff in the game. For example, once they did the Law of Cyclympics during I think April Fools. That was fun. They do fun stuff sometimes. Sometimes they do fun stuff. There's also a Christmas login story that was already over. It only happened on the 25th, so if you're hearing this and you haven't logged in on the 25th, well, it sucks to be you. Well, actually, it's just a little bit of a login story that you can just see on YouTube or whatever, so just YouTube, Christmas login story 2020. I think it's just about Felicia and Sorono, like the AIs coming to infect the mobile phones of Team Mikazuki or something, or no, of the mobile phones of everyone, and then basically making everyone get presents for each other. Apparently it takes a computer virus to have people give presents to each other or something, because otherwise they wouldn't have given presents to each other. I don't know. Look it up on YouTube, it's a bit weird. Then we have, oh my god, there's an anime, what does it say right here? Guidebook. There's an anime guidebook coming out apparently, and if you buy the guidebook, guess what? You get a Memoria if you link it to your account. So if you get the guidebook, it's going to have like a code in it, and in your account settings in-game, like in-game, if you go to your account settings, where you can also get your transfer code or whatever, there should also be a button that says like enter code or whatever. And if you buy the anime guidebook or any of the other promotional material or stuff like the Blu-rays for the specific episodes, I think those also had those codes, and you put that in, you get this. It's not that great, but you know what? I think it's okay that it's not great, because if it was actually really good, people would go out there and buy the guidebook just for this Memoria. But then again, they will make a lot of money if this Memoria was really good and get people to buy the guidebook. I don't know. Maybe they should have made this really awesome effect so that people buy the guidebook. Yeah, whatever. Moving on, though, we have a bunch of other stuff. So maintenance. Oh, I think that one already happened. And why did it happen? Well, there was a new what's the version, game version 2.7. You should already have this by now if you're still playing. So yeah, what does this new version actually bring? Well, we're gonna get to that in a second. But first off, reruns. Just a rerun of Haregi Madoka, a rerun of Haregi Mitama, and that's a rerun of Haregi Sayaka. All of them going from the 28th to the 12th. What? That is absurd. Why are they doing this? Well, we're gonna get to that in a second. But first, there's a new event. So this, I think, if I read this, it says Kefu o Koeru Yume. Don't know what that means, but apparently something about a dream. And it's about Iroha and Nui. I fucking hate these characters. Why do they keep getting... People don't even like Ui. Like, sure, she has some fans, right? Ui has some fans. But compared to so many other MagiReco characters, Ui is probably in the lower half of popular MagiReco characters. Why does she keep getting stuff, right? Why does she keep getting stuff? There's so many more popular characters out there, probably more well-beloved characters. And, I mean, if we're going to talk about how good of a character she is, there's so many better characters out there as well. Just, why is it still just... Anyway, so, she gets an event together with Iroha, and the thing is, there's not a new unit together with this event, right? There's not a new unit together with this event. But, here's the thing. Apparently, apparently, this is not even data mine. If you just go into your, I can't show it right now because I don't have it in-game, but if you go to your archive where you see the, where you can go through all the old stories that you've seen, the archive icon for this event looks like the card art for a Haragi Iroha Ui combo. That's what that icon looks like. So many people have been like, wait a second, why does that icon look like that? Are we going to get like a second part to this event? Like, it could be that in just a few days, on the 31st, like they said they're going to do it on the 31st, and this event goes until the 12th. So since this event goes all the way until the 12th, on the 31st, they're probably going to say, hey, well, guess what? Here's the second part of the event. The second part of the event is going to have the Ui Iroha Haragi Union. I fucking hate this. I don't even want to do this. There's gonna be a second New Year's unit, right? There has to be, and it has to be Sana, which I'm still believing. More importantly, here's a bunch of stuff. It's the New Year's event. So for the New Year's bonus stuff, we're gonna get a whole bunch of stuff for the New Year's bonus. By the way, this event right here, it's the double farm tower. You play regular quests like main story, another story, or stuff like, or labyrinths or whatever, to get drops, and then those drops you can use to play the event, and when you play the event you get these tickets. But guess what? You don't put these tickets into the event shop, you draw from a box. There have been drop spot events in the game before. I think the last one that I at least remember, I know there's been other ones, but the one that I remember was the Madogatari one. That one had a box. So you just take a bunch of these event drops and you put them in a box, and then you draw random items out of that, and you're basically guaranteed to get a certain amount of items every 100 or 200 draws or whatever, and then you have to reset the box, and you get a whole bunch of stuff, and you're guaranteed to get a bunch of good stuff if you just keep rolling. So cool, awesome. But yeah, nothing too special. It's basically just an event shop in disguise. More importantly though, here's stuff. There's stuff, and I need to read all of this out because there's so much stuff here. So first off, by the way, the news has like this part right here, this entire news page has been translated by the amazing Stargy. Thank you so much, Stargy. And here's what the news is. So first off, from the 29th, that's tomorrow, to the 1st, just a few days actually, there's a new login bonus, I think. Yeah, in addition to the regular login bonus, you also get 5 green AP potions and 3 of either pink AP potions or BP potions, like depends on what day. Because they couldn't give it to you every day. I don't care. I don't care what AP potions. Who gives a fucking AP potions? You need AP potions. And then, of course, they say, hey, guess what? There's a new event. Okay, that's apparently constant as well. Then, they say there's the 3 New Year limited gacha reruns. So these are the 3 gacha reruns we saw below of these characters. Mitama's the best. And that's a bit weird, right? To get 3 new gachas at once, but that's not it. That's not all. What's gonna happen is there's going to be daily free 10 rolls on any of those, not all of them, but any of those 3 gachas. So this is gonna start on the 1st. So on the 1st, right on New Year's, you will be able to get a free, you will get a free 10 roll for any of these 3 gachas. So if you want to, you can put a 10 roll into Haragi Sayaka. You can put a 10 roll into Haragi Mitama. If you have bad taste, you can put a 10 roll into a Haragi Madoka. By the way, not because Madoka, but it's like Haragi Madoka. I made a review on Haragi Madoka. As a gameplay unit, Haragi Madoka is kind of not so great. But if you're wondering, okay, but we're going to get a bunch of 10 rolls. It's going to go until the 12th, which is like 120 free rolls in total. And you can decide which of these gachas to put them to. And by the way, you can mix and match. You can put like 30 or whatever into Haragi Mitama, and then you like get a Haragi Mitama, and then you like, okay, maybe now I'm going to roll for Haragi Sayaka. You can do that. You can then decide that next day I'm going to roll for Haragi Sayaka. You can do that. You can switch between them. But of course, the pity rate won't go from one to the next. At least I don't think it does. But the pity rate will still only be on each banner. So if those rolls that you've done on the Mitama banner for the pity rate, yeah, that pity rate, you're not going to get that on the other banner. Yeah. But if you want to decide who of these characters should you roll for, or who of these gachas should you roll for, because maybe there's some Memoria in here, none of these, but if maybe there's some Memoria in here that you really like, that are really good, maybe you want to roll for Memoria if you really don't care about the characters. But don't worry, guys, in the next few days, like tomorrow maybe, I'm going to make another video where I'm going to go through all of these 3 gachas. I'm going to tell you what you should roll for if you don't care for the characters. Because, of course, if you find any of these characters really cute, or if you just like them, or if you just, I don't know, if you just like any of these characters, just roll for them. I mean, it's not rocket science. If you like Madoka, roll for Haragi Madoka. That's just what you do. Yeah, like, roll for Haragi Madoka if you like Madoka. If you like Mitama, roll for Haragi Mitama. If you are a simp, roll for Haragi Sayaka. Sorry, I can't stop making like teases at people. But yeah, Harike Psyker is also really good, but I'm gonna go in more in depth. Like Harike Psyker is probably the most power level unit out of all of those three, but in the current meta she's shit, so roll for Haruki Mitama instead. That's a TLDR. If you want to roll for current meta, roll for Haruki Mitama, but the in-depth video is gonna come. But yeah, more stuff. So yeah, you get those 310 rolls every day for 12 days. Then on the 28th, what's gonna happen, I think this is a permanent change. You know how it takes 300 Mitama coins? Like when you roll a gacha, you get Mitama coins, and it takes 300 of those Mitama coins to buy the focus rate character, right? Now it only takes 200. Awesome stuff. That's just really good. It's really good. That's permanent. It's permanent forever. Then we also get, well, the usual half AP, double experience, double support points, I think double mirror coins as well. Super duper great success, rate up for Memoria strengthening, all the good stuff. You know, the stuff that you usually get around good big parties or whatever. That's just like the normal stuff. Then a rerun of limited time chapter missions. You know how, for example, when a new chapter comes out, for example, a new main story chapter comes out, main story chapter 2, for example, comes out for Arc 2, there's usually like missions like clear main story Arc 2 and you get bonus gems. Usually that happens when a new chapter releases. Now, they're going to rerun those limited time missions, so if you weren't around during these times, or if you just didn't complete those missions, now you can. And yeah, now you can. Cool, you can get to do all stuff. If you've already completed them back in the day, I don't think you get anything, because you already completed them. Hey. Next up, we have rework into Memoria selling. So you know how when you sell Memoria, you can't sell Memoria from your archive, only from your inventory? Now you can sell them from your archive as well. Awesome, good stuff. What else is there? Core Memorias are being transformed into items. So you know how the Memorias that there's different core Memorias. That's the two types of core Memorias that you use to give like experience, like the experience Memorias that you use to upgrade other Memorias. Those are now no longer items, they're now a resource. And the other cores, like the 3-star and the 4-star limiter cores that are used to increase the rarity, not the rarity, like the limit break of a Memoria, those are also being converted into resources. That just means they no longer show up in your inventory. Now, if you go to the menu, for example, if you go to Memoria Strengthening, it'll just say, hey, you have these many cores, do you want to use them for experience? And you can just use them like that, and they don't bog down your inventory or archive anymore. Awesome. My inventory is overflowing with these. Good. Next up, layout changes in Memoria menu. Well, the layout is changed. Cool. It's apparently now easier to see what stuff you own. Good. Now you'll be able to pull any gacha, even if you are at the 400 Memoria limit. Like, even if your box is full, you can still roll the gacha, but only until 500, and then you really have to get rid of those Memorias. Awesome. Changes to paid Magia Stone shop. The paid Magia Stone shop will be reformatted to be easier to look at. Okay, whatever. And there will be limited time Magia Stone offers. Hey, better offers. Keep in mind, I think the offers are that if you buy Magia Stones, you get more free Magia Stones. I don't think you get more paid Magia Stones during this offer, but you get more free Magia Stones, I think. I'm not 100% certain. Check it out in game. I don't know. I never paid for any gems. How would I know? Apparently those only last until the 5th of January. So yeah, they'll go from the 31st to the 5th of January. Yeah. Oh my god, so much stuff. But yeah, that was it. I hope you guys enjoy this. Oh my god, so much stuff. I don't want more stuff on the 31st. I hope you guys enjoy this. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and I'll see you guys next time.